Esta es mi tierra. Aquí nací. Aquí crecí. No hay mejor lugar que este. La gente, la cultura, las playas, el ambiente es especial. Cuando son chavalos, tenés tus sueños. Ningún sueño es fácil y hay que trabajar fuerte. Creo que los sueños son sueños para poder convertirlos en una realidad.
Hey Andy, give me a wave.
In the frame.
Yeah. Alright, what's up Andy? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited, you know. Like, I hope I can do this, like,
Yeah.
for you guys. You know, like, San Juan is a small city in Nicaragua, like, in the third world, a third world country.
Yo duermo con uno de ellos. Ahí donde tengo mi cocina, donde cocino, la cocina de gas, que la tengo sin gas.
When I was growing up, we didn't really have all the opportunities we deserve. But still, you know, like, I was happy with what I had, but I think I could have more. Every family has different opportunities, right? My father, he was working abroad, and I was raised basically the whole time by my mother. When I was younger, I wanted to be a professional baseball player, but I didn't have all the opportunities, I guess. And I share my own story with these kids. Anything is possible. I think what I'm doing here is really special because the most important thing for me, I think, is to show them love, which is what we're trying to provide.
How did you meet Randall? What was the first time?
Yeah, the first time I met Randa, he came to my barber shop.
Yeah, so I come from a varying background within corporate Canada, corporate America. It took its toll on myself, personally, spiritually, physically, mentally. It took a toll on my family. We left under like dire circumstances, but building up to get the family out of town, you know, took some work. And so when we finally got to San Juan, it was just this feeling of like rest.
Just reach out and grab it. And I don't know what you've been told, but it's our time, yeah, it's our world.
So I remember Randa once he was picking up some kids, and one of those kids, he was my nephew, Yulen. And every Saturday, Randa was coming to get him, and I asked my brother, why is this gringo coming to get Yulen?
When all our trouble.
And he said, oh, they go to play basketball every Saturday, and then they go to his house and they jump in the pool and everything. But that's how I felt like interesting of what he was doing, you know.
Make it happen. You and me just reach out and grab it. I don't know what you've been told, but it's our time, yeah, it's our world. We're all people.
Believe Academy, just like the name, it's like believe in something more for yourself. And what we strive to do is give these kids opportunities. So opportunities in the way of sports via basketball, art classes, English classes, piano lessons, cooking classes. And what we know is with kids, if they get opportunities, they thrive.
And I don't know what you've been told, but it's our time, yeah, it's our world. We're all people that make it happen.
On February 9th, 2021, we had our very first Saturday basketball camp. And I remember being in that moment thinking like, wow, this is so cool. These kids are having fun. You know, when you're coaching, you're dapping kids up. You're like, nice job, nice shot, nice effort, nice work. And I just remember thinking like, man, these kids need love. It was always my idea, like with those balls from that point on, like we'll just use these balls in this basketball practice that we're gonna keep doing to just love on these kids and serve these kids and give them an experience that they otherwise wouldn't have. When we were, say, about a month away from leaving, it hit me like, whoa, we're leaving. And I didn't feel that it was at all fair just because Randall and Jackie leave that this whole thing stops. So I had put an ad in some of the Facebook community pages about a position. And on about day 3 after posting that ad, my buddy Andy Lopez, who was the first person I met in Nicaragua, he messages me on WhatsApp. He's like, hey amigo, I'm really interested in this job.
When I started working with Randall in Believe, I was in a season, if I can say like that, of my life where I was looking for a change. And I was thinking, you know, like I knew I was gonna work with kids, so I was thinking like this was my biggest opportunity to create this change in my life.
He jumped in right away. He was so natural with the kids. He was so natural with what I was trying to build.
¿Cómo se dice share? Juan Carlos,
Hey, vamos, hay que compartir, apúrense. Tengo hambre.
We're always hungry. I think Believe Academy is like a small bubble for all these kids because all the opportunities and the classes that we provide, not everyone has the chance to do it. So once the kids there come, I think they fell in love with Believe.
Yo siento que la academia es útil para los niños de la comunidad porque nos enseña algunos valores y algunas clases que nos pueden llegar a comprender algunas cosas.
The impact of Believe in the community of San Juan del Sur it's big. It's like a tsunami. It's something that kids right now is like a wave rolling and rolling and rolling and not gonna stop.
I just know that if you give kids some love and you give them some attention and support, then we can thrive and just become beautiful human beings.
The opportunities that Believe Academy is providing is gonna make their life better. Like we have a space for them to come and feel safe in this house. They also come and play with their friends and they also learning, you know, like I think like when you come to a place where you feel loved, who doesn't wanna be in a place who feel loved?
You can see change in the kids. I meet kids in the street a few months ago, and when I talk to them now, I can see a big difference. I know they come from Believe Academy.
This man is passionate about his community. He's born and raised San Juanian. He was one of these kids. Everything he has, he scratched and clawed for on his own. He knows the meaning of these opportunities and these classes and these experiences for these children. His fight and desire is to see that these kids have something to believe in.
I felt it was really something great to do because I was always looking for an opportunity to give something back to my community.
Okay, last question. I think Blake might have a few more questions for you. But what do you think Believe Academy needs most?
For sure we need a bigger space.
But it's too small. I told Randall the other day, he needs to start looking for another place.
Believe Academy's needs are vast.
Of course, money is important, you know, but it's not the most important.
We need volunteers to come from all over the world to go serve these kids.
All these volunteers that we have, that they come and share their time. I think that's the most important, and especially for the kids. The time that people come and share, you cannot buy that.
I remember having a conversation with Randall, and he was telling me about the Believe Academy. I get some confused because it was a lot of ideas, and then I saw it. First the house, and then little things, step by step, you know. And he's making everything he say he will do it. Love you a lot.
We have a big vision. We want to build a Believe Academy campus. We've got 16 acres of prime land just north of San Juan del Sur.
How would the facility you guys are talking about building, how would that help?
That would be awesome because, you know, the idea that Randall has is like in this facility we will have like dorms, we will have like classrooms, we will have different sports, courts.
So you remember when I showed you this? This is the campus drawing, and when we looked at that land. Remember
All right.
the gym and the dorms and the pool and the baseball field?
For example, let's say you know Juan Carlos and Jose Angel. So if we see kids that really have talent and their economic situation is not very good, I think once we have doors, we can say, hey, you can stay here, you can live here, you can study, you can play sports. And then in the same way, they can help the academy.
These kids, they have a big opportunity to see different stuff, different things, you know, that we didn't have back in our days when we was kids, you know. And I think they will have more chance to become a better person for the community.
The long-term vision of Believe Academy is to provide opportunities so that local people in this country can thrive, be encouraged, be empowered, be valuable, and prosper in their own land.
The idea is that they are gonna grow and they are gonna get the values that we're trying to teach them.
Cuando sea grande, la academia me enseñó que no hay que rendirse y tal vez sueño, tal vez ser un jugador de la NBA.
When I grow up, I want to be an artist.
Jugar en la NBA.
Ser doctor. Dietista.
Jugar en la NBA.
These kids changed my life. Yeah. I never thought I had so much love in my heart.
I mean, my purpose in life right now is pretty clear. These kids can count on Believe being here, not for 6 months, not for a year, but for decades.
I tell them the truth. They can do and they can become whatever they want. some dreams are made to become truth, or I don't know if I said that right. What I'm trying to say is like dreams are meant to be truth.
One, two, three, four.
Right off the side of the ring. It's a mini documentary.
Well, I don't wanna write songs about depression, and you probably won't hear me singing songs about that lady I love. And I don't bring up governments and politicians.
But we won't talk about that. Which time?
Este era su cuerpo. With a twin brother just on the other side of town, who's a laid back beach bum and growing his hair. Separated out both when you've been up for an adoption. In the back of bomb,
Another day in Nicaragua.
Well, I don't wanna write songs about depression, and you probably won't hear me singing songs.
Only Blake could lose a motorbike.
How did that happen? First time for everything, I guess.
Bike has been confiscated. It's currently at the police station.
Once upon a time, a young man